Moore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 12 rounds, middleweights going at it. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Lara's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be embattled there in the ring. Silk's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. So we are underway here, and as we've talked about it going into this fight, and you really touched on this, Teddy, the biggest edge comes with him in terms of his speed advantage.
Yeah, not just with his hands, though. Downstairs with his feet, too.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Silk. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Well, he missed that right. Able to get rid of that one. Halfway through round number one. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Now hugging on the inside. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Not able to land the headshot. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Silk's doing something that I often question, and that's a fighter going out there as that round comes to an end. Once again, just being able to say he didn't put forth enough effort. Why?
Because it's a mental game, Joe, and it's about confidence. And right now, he does not have the confidence to go forth and do those things. Even though you and me are looking and we see the opportunities there, he doesn't see them. He doesn't feel them.
You're waiting on it. I don't know what you're doing. Don't wait on it.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Not much action as he just ties up. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Lara's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Up top with the right hand.
Working the body.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Lara's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored.
Watch that.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Tried the hook, didn't get it. A stabbing hook to the body by Silk. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And that's the end of round 2.
You gotta land a big
Silk's got a cut from that last round, so his cornermen are going to need to get to work.
And land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Keep circling.
Take a deep breath. This is your night. Keep closing the gap. When you get too close to him, go.
And round number 3 is underway. That was a fine block by Silk. Lara's eye is really a mess now due to that cut. Now, if you're his opponent, it's got to be the primary target, I assume.
You know, and that's the key word, assume. And a lot of people, a lot of fans do assume that you start aiming at that bullseye, so to speak. But I don't believe in that, because now all of a sudden you throw yourself off a little bit. You start pitching punches to that exact spot instead of just fighting your fight, instead of just letting the jab go in the general direction of the head, set up the other punches. You don't want to get carried away for looking to pinpoint that exact spot.
Nice defense. Good block by Silk. Halfway through this round here. Teddy, I'm sure so many times you've been approached on the street by guys who say, yeah, I can fight. I fought a little bit. What's the biggest difference you've found through the years with the guys that... Look at that! And he goes down for the first time tonight. Well, not all knockdowns are created equal. I think the knockout victim here is actually pretty fine.
Yeah, that was a flash knockdown. You know, he went down, he got up right away. Now what he has to make sure he doesn't go past that flash point.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
There you go.
keep doing what you're doing. Jump on him. Nice.
10 seconds to go in this third round.
I shake it off.
And round 3 comes to an end.
Deep breath. Get some water. Good. You're good. You're okay.
You got any more of these?
Breathe for me.
I'll do one.
Now listen. You threw a white punch and he touched you.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I need you to keep busy, all right? I need more than one punch now. This fight is even, so I need to see more than one punch out there.
You don't need that.
Listen.
Throw that away.
I need to see.
Start of round number 4, but an interesting fight so far. Silk's losing this fight 1 round to 2, but keep in mind, the 1 round that he won, he scored a knockdown.
Yeah, well, in golf, they say you have to have a short memory. In boxing, sometimes a long memory. He must remember he can hurt him. He can get back in this.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Blocks away that headshot. Silk's proving to be elusive. He is damaged badly there. Big shot he just scored with. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
One, two, three, four, five.
Lara's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Halfway through round number 4. To the head he goes with a left hand. And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle.
Big shot comes crashing home. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Lara's left landing well. Left to the body. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Erislandy Lara's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, hey, we trained for a tough fight. You're ready for this.
Relax. You're leaving yourself open now. You're throwing your punches wide. Keep tight. Keep tight.
Silk's got to rely on his corner now to do what it takes to get him back physically and mentally. It's always a challenge when you've hit the ground. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use the jab.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Nice work to the midsection with the left. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. A solid uppercut by Silk. Lara's punch didn't come close. Able to time that left hand and score with it.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Do that again.
The count down the final moments of this round. And round 5 comes to an end. Erislandy Lara, well, he's back in the corner, which is critical in terms of trying to stop the bleeding on that cut. But it's also critical because they need to put forth a new defensive game plan.
Yeah, they have to make sure that they buy some time here and start moving their head, using their legs, tying up a little bit, doing anything to kill the clock and not get caught on that cut anymore.
You want to get back into this fight. You got to keep working. Just keep working. Working that jab and work that body. Don't let them rest. You got to keep backing them up. When you get them in the corner or the ropes, you have...
The start of the 6th round. Lara's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Nice work! Nice work!
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs.
Don't let the punch it! Uppercut!
Unable to score with the hook.
You got this one!
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Uppercut! Uppercut! Side to side!
Lara's scoring with that right hand.
You're doing great!
Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Silk. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Solid. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. And there's the bell. He is saved by the bell. Oh, boy, Teddy, he's in a world of hurt now. Only 60 seconds in front of him.
And you know what? Less than 60 seconds. It took him 5 seconds to get him on that stool. So right now, they can't concentrate just on telling him things, and he needs to be told why he got hit. But they got to get ice on him, and they got to, right now, they have to revive him.
Escuches, this is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring.
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. Yeah, remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Lara's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be. Now that counter punch landed with some success. A stabbing right hand by Silk.
That's it, just like that.
At the halfway point of round 7. Lara's given us a good showcase of defense here tonight, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
That's okay.
You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Ten seconds remaining in this round.
Breathe now. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight, but don't get careless out there. Keep boxing smart. Listen, I am not going to stand here and watch you take me.
Come on, let's throw punches now. You got power. Use it. Come on. We're losing this fight.
Well, we've criticized guys before for not picking up the pace. Here we are in round number 8. He's trailing on your scorecard. Silk's really got an opportunity here, though, doesn't he? If he just applies himself, right?
No, he does, Joe, because the other guy is doing just enough to keep him off. Just enough to stay a little bit ahead. And when you do that quickly, you can find yourself behind.
¡Muévete la cabeza! One, two. Uno y dos. Pace yourself.
And he's holding.
He's tired.
Silk's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Feed him to the punch.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Lara's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Silk's making up some ground now. I mean, what we just saw out of that last round, I think it closed the gap. He's losing on the scorecards, but I think he closed the gap a bit.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. You know, one thing is you know that he understands. A lot of times the fight ends and a guy puts his hands up and you say, what is he putting his hands up for? And he thinks he won the fight because he wasn't being honest with himself. He's being honest with himself. He knows where he's at.
Bumping, then throw the lead right hand. Winning this fight. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. He missed with that headshot. Silk's got to find an answer for this because his accuracy has been well off the mark. I like the fact he's willing to throw, but he needs to land more.
Yeah, he needs to calm down and think
Keep
more.
moving! Keep moving! All right, let's do it!
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? 90 seconds into the 9th round. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
It's over. Fight is over. Silk's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. So here we are late in the fight, just coasting along, and then that happens.
And that's exactly why it happened, because he was coasting along. Everybody was comfortable. Everybody thought nothing big's going to happen. We're going to wrap it up. And that's when something like this does happen.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.